Shalom, shalom. Welcome back to Pearls of Joy by Shirley. I hope you had the chance to look at my first video where I'm talking about sun god worship or Christianity, the trick of sun god worship. I said that I was going to be calling that the first video. I put out another video since then. But anyway, I am going to start where I think I left off the last time. And I think this is a very good time to talk about the trick of sun god worship, because we're in the high holy days of Hasatan and those who worship and follow him through sun god worship. Along with the fact that these so-called holidays of Christmas and Halloween and so-called New Year's in January, it all falls together in worship to a sun god. So on the first video, I made mention of how Christianity and all religions are the result of the trickery of sun god worship. This is done by removing the true name, or at least this is one way. They remove the true name of the Most High and his son, YEHUSHAH, and replace those names with pagan, mystical, idolatrous names, all originated by Hasatan, operating through men, indoctrinated by demons, the fallen angels, that have joined themselves with Satan. Now I know that there are many sons and daughters of Yahuwah who do search the scriptures and seek truth and have understanding about some of the things that I'm talking about here. But then at the same time, there are some that don't know. And there is a wealth of information available. Search out some things, on your own. So there's these other resources that are available do teach the truth on this. And I believe that Yahuwah is awakening his children, and he uses social media outlets to get his message out. We just need to be prayerful and very discerning. Because Paul warned in 2 Corinthians 11:4, and I'm going to read that. He says, and this is the King James Version, for if he that come preach another YEHUSHAH, whom we have not preached, or if you receive another spirit, which you have not received, or another gospel, which you have not accepted, you might well bear with him. So in other words, what Paul was saying, because back in the second verse, he said that basically, I have, brought the truth to you, showed you the truth, gave you the truth. And if you receive that, then you bear witness or you bear with me with that truth. And if you don't bear witness with me with that truth, all this other false stuff that's coming, you might as well bear with them. Okay, so what I want to talk about in this is the importance of words, like the word one, O-N-E, A, like the capital A, and A-N, and thee. And these are verbs. Yahuwah has said he is one, O-N-E. And his word is one. So he is the one and only true living El. Now there are many Jesuses, but there's only one YEHUSHAH. There are many Christ, which means anointed, meaning painted on. Many were anointed, even the deities or demons of Satan are anointed. But there's only one true anointed, and that is YEHUSHAH, our Mashiach. The difference is there is only one, O-N-E, Mashiach, the anointed, T-H-E, anointed, one, the only one. Let me see if I can break that down a little bit more. What I'm saying is that there is only one, O-N-E, Mashiach, and he is the T-H-E, anointed, even though there are many other that are anointed. But there's only one, true one. There are many kings. We got kings in the world. We got kings in high places. There are kings. But there's only one, O-N-E, true King of kings. He is the only one. There are many sons, like sons of Satan, sons of men. But there's only one true son of the Most High, the Son of Yah. There are many books, there's only one true book, and it is referred to as the book. The book of the law is the book of books. The kingdom created by Yahuwah, where he is the king and ruler, is all about his people, his book, which is his word, which is Mashiach, his anointed, and the land, and all that is within it for provision and for provision and for his creation, created by him, the creator, the one. It is perfection when it is lined up with the purpose of what he created it for. On the other hand, here comes the proud, rebellious one, trying to be like the Most High. Instead of just being what he was created to be, but no, he wanted to be CEO and creator, and created a fake kingdom of religion. He wanted to be the T-H-E, not A. A is a good place, especially in the kingdom of heaven. In Hasatan's kingdom creation, he had to work very hard. I always imagine him being tired and dirty. But in his kingdom, he has created gods for everything, all over the world, from sun gods to moon gods, star gods, vegetation gods, cultural gods, harvest gods, on and on. And all of these gods had the same attributes as the Son of Yah, the Mashiach. As I mentioned before, all the gods manifested in the earth before Messiah. The Messiah was at the beginning of creation. The first mention of these false deities is in the scriptures are found in Genesis, in Babylon, when Baal. There are many sun gods, and the thing about them is they all have the same attributes of Messiah. See, Satan has created a counterfeit for everything. You have Horus. He was the sun god of Egypt. He was born December the 25th during the winter solstice. And that's what's happening now. Not we, but those who follow Hasatan, they're into what's called their high days of worshiping the sun. And all of these gods supposedly manifested through the SUN. And like I said, go back to my other video. I might repost it that talks about the trick of sun god worship and how many religions have been tricked into worshiping a sun god. So you got Horus. He was a sun god of Egypt. He was born December 25th. He was born of a virgin. He was referred to as the light. Or the light giver. All of these gods basically had these same attributes. They all were born on December the 25th. All of them referred to as some sort of light, and all of them were supposedly born of a virgin, and all of them in some way or another manifested as rising again. So Hasatan, one thing I mentioned on the last video is that because he was there when Yah created the earth and everything that's in it. So he knew, what was created, and he knew how it was created, but he couldn't do it the way our Most High did it. So that's why when he created he created this fake counterfeit, and it's all an illusion. So we had those gods like Horus, like Tammuz, like Attis, like Krishnas, like Dionysus, Mithra, Osiris, and these were gods of different nations. Like you had Greek gods, you had Egyptian gods, you had all of these gods